Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Always start your day with gratitude. Today, we will be doing a research outline defense. In our study topic, it's all about academic dishonesty when deviance becomes a norm. The presenter will be me, Philip'S MANLIGOY, and ANABE BALOTA, and also Joseph COLIMOD.
Good day everyone, I am the first presenter and I will going to present our introduction which will cover up the rationale, the background, and the significance of the study and will also include our related literature. Academic dishonesty appears to be a concerning present case wherein students are very prone to commit immoral acts in their academics. According to Miranda and Frieb 2011, the occurrence of this phenomena, particularly at colleges, gave a significant challenge, and as over time it may appears that cheating will become common among students. This phenomena was proven by the study of Resurrection 2012 and Razik's 2014, which stated that there is a growing frequency of academic dishonesty. In their study, they have found out that it is become normal and common to a lot of students to commit such immoral acts, either individual or collective, regardless of the consequences. And most of the studies also cited that it is very normal and common and is a widespread problem to many colleges to commit academic dishonesty, and most involved are also both postgraduate and undergraduate students. So in our background of the study, we have found out that internationally, specifically in the United States, there is a recorded rise in the percentage of students who committed academic dishonesty such as plagiarism. And nationally, which was here in the Philippines, there are Filipino researchers who have undertaken studies about academic integrity, which focuses on cheating on assignment and test, and found out that half of the population are elementary and secondary students involved. Locally, specifically here in Davao City, in an article titled Academic Integrity, No to Plagiarism written by Jalores 2014, he stated that plagiarism was not caused by internet, and this problem really exists in the early 20th century, just the internet just made it easy. So this related literature have only shown up and proved to us that there is a growing huge phenomenon which was the academic dishonesty, and this really exists, and this phenomenon was encountered by a lot of institutions just like us, the University of Mindanao. The problems about academic dishonesty encouraged the researchers to conduct the study, particularly among criminology students. The researchers believed that through this study, essential data and knowledge would be extracted, and this study would also become beneficial, especially to the school administrators, for the teachers, for the students, and for the future researchers. For the school administrators to know and assess the extent of academic dishonesty committed by their students. For the teachers to identify the prevalence of academic dishonesty and in order to take necessary actions and on how to prevent it. For the students to realize that academic dishonesty it is not good and it has a negative impact on them both academically and personally. And for the future researchers to utilize this study as the reference for their future research. According to Bachori 2016, academic dishonesty is common, especially in relation to exam and plagiarism on written assignments and aiding other papers. A study also have found out that some neutralizing attitudes are strongly associated with academic dishonesty. That was stated by Derrick and Mankian 2012. So this related literature was simply means that the behavior about academic dishonesty was usually caused by the hardness of exam, and students tend to commit such act because of the shortness of time, lacking of some subject materials, pressure to achieve good grades, lack of understanding about the rules, and so much aim to achieve academic achievements. And some neutralizing attitudes also are caused by the peer or parental influence, which seems to promote that committing academic dishonesty or cheating is normal for everyone.
Urgency and gap. According to Social Norms Theory of Engler 2012, academic dishonesty are sometimes brought from the influence of social peer norms. Individuals learn which acts are proper through seeing the commonly accepted behavior of others. This observation may result to an erroneous perception of what is socially acceptable and an increase in such harmful behaviors on their part. According to this idea, students who believe that academic dishonesty is frequent among their classmates and that the repercussions, if any, are small, are more inclined for them to commit such acts too. Therefore, in this study, the researchers aims to fill the gap by studying the reasons, factors, perceptions of students about academic dishonesty. The researcher on this study will somehow be helpful to minimize the occurrence of the problem in the target academic institution. Scope and delimitation. This study focused on the perceptions and reasons of the students in committing academic dishonesty. The study is limited only on criminology students of University of Mindanao. Its main purpose is to know the students' perception and reasons to commit academic dishonesty and provide possible solution to the problem. The researchers also aim to gain knowledge on how to control, minimize, and prevent students in committing such deviant act. Statement of the problem. The study primarily aims to describe and determine the perception of students toward academic dishonesty. The study will also further investigate the reasons on why students engage in such type of practice. This particularly seeks to answer the following questions. 1. What is the effect of academic dishonesty as deviant behavior to the academic integrity of the students? Number 2. How does academic dishonesty, specifically plagiarism, affect students' academic performance? Number 3. What insights can be delivered to young students when academic dishonesty considered as known? Objectives of the study. This research aims to deepen the understanding about students' perception on academic dishonesty. The study will also further analyze and determine the perception and insights of students regarding to the issue of academic dishonesty.
Method. Research subject. In this study, the researchers use purposive sampling, a sampling that is widely used for the qualitative research of the identification and selection of information rates cases related to the phenomenon of interest. The criminology students who are enrolled during the recent school year at University of Mindanao are the informants of the conducted study, specifically 10 years old and above, with different genders and year levels. Research instrument. In this study, the researchers use interview as a research instrument since the objective is to collect relevant information from the aforementioned informants for the purpose of this research. Research design and procedure. In conducting this study, the researchers use a qualitative method, as stated by Joseph M. Maxwell, as qualitative design is generally based on a social constructivism perspective. Sample size can be as small as 1. Data collection involves interview Then the study used phenomenology design because it is an approach to a qualitative research that focuses on the commonality of life experience with a particular group. We use this design in our study because it suits to our topic, which academic dishonesty, at the same time, phenomenology design attempts to study the experience of people who are involved in a certain phenomenon. In-depth interview or IDI is the procedure that has been used in the conducted study. In-depth interviews are personal and structured interviews whose aim to identify participants' emotion, feelings, opinions regarding a particular research subject. Generally, the researcher should transcribe the conversation to know the nature and the purpose of interview in the study. The identity of the key informants of this study is needed to be hidden depending to the confidentiality and sensitivity of conversation.